Hello everyone! Greetings from Sunstorm Packs and welcome to Stop Motion Review number 5. Today we're taking a look at the Decepticon Berserker, whose name strikes fear into not only the Autobots, but also his fellow Decepticons. It is of course none other than Titan's Return, Quake! Quake here is a remold of Titan's Return Hardhead, and as a result shows his birth in strange, quadruple-treaded, side-mounted, space rovery, alien tank thing from the future, as opposed to the G1's more squat, traditional look. And I guess it's okay. I mean, the colours work okay, and it's a very clean alt mode, and unlike someone like Warpath for example, Quake was just like a background character who no one seems to remember. So you can kind of afford to mess around with him. I mean, does anyone really care that much? Now, being a Titan's Return toy, Quake does of course come with a Titan Master. Say hello to Chasm. Now Chasm is your standard Titan Master with one big problem. His knees are incredibly loose. They're so loose that if you so much breathe on them, they'll move. This means that I have to animate him lying down because he can't stand up. That's annoying. Anyway, he's a Titan Master, which means he has a big screw in his belly, and unfortunately he has no paint on him. He's got the standard articulation of rotating head, forward moving arms, legs that move forward, and knees that go both ways. Anyway, he can sit in the cockpit so he can drive Quake! Yay! Also, you can put another Titan Master in the cannon, which means double trouble! Now, onto vehicle mode articulation because, heck yeah, he has it. The turret can point all the way up, it can lean forward, it can bend down, it can swivel 360 degrees, and as it's a removable piece, you can swap it out for other guns such as this, or this, or this, or even this. You can even put a combiner hand in, which could hold a Titan Master, give you the thumbs up, or even just look scarier holding the bigger gun. Now, let's compare him to some of my other tanks, starting off with Siege Sidetype, who is a tank car, and he doesn't scare well. Next off, Siege Skytread, well half of him anyway, and he's too small. Next off, Siege Megatron, who's too big. And finally, Siege Cog, who looks okay, but hang on, is this actually a tank? I'm not sure because on the one hand it has the missiles, on the other, surely it should be built to deal with bombs. Okay, I think that's the tank mode done, so let's transform him into robot mode. And here we have Quake in his robot mode, and wow, this guy looks cool. I've got to hand it to him, the robot mode is just as flawless as the vehicle mode was. There's absolutely no kibble hanging off that looks out of place. And as for that head sculpt, man, the shape, the expression, the eyes, it really captures the personality of Quake. Oh yeah, personality. So just who is Quake? Well, Quake was a berserker back in the day who liked nothing more than to rip Autobots to shreds. On the battlefield, he would blast anything he saw, even Decepticons. However, we never really got to see this, as all he ever really did was get blown up. The G1 Marvel comics to the G2 Marvel comics, the Dreamwave comics, the IDW comics, Fall of Cybertron, even my own videos. And it seems we'll never really see this again. Oh yeah. So, you see, Quake has appeared in the IDW 2019 reboot, and he's awesome. No spoilers, but he's basically that comic's version of Overlord. Anyway, back to the figure. Now one thing I must admit I do find a bit strange is the proportions of his arms. They're a bit too long. I mean, they're pretty much reaching his knees. The solution I found is to just push his shoulders up. However, this makes them look a bit too high. So I just do half and half. It makes them look more proportionate, I find. Another really cool feature I really like is that you can take the turret and put it on his shoulder to make a giant bazooka. This is just so Quake, and I love it so much. Now, on to articulation. Head can rotate 360, which reveals the extra special Squidward face at the back of it. Hey, what's up? Not much up and down, but there is a tilt. Arms can rotate 360, elbow swivel, double jointed elbow, which also allows it to bend backwards. Fist can rotate, legs can move forwards, backwards, and out. Thigh swivel, and 90 degrees of bend. Coming on to accessories, Quake comes with this big awesome rifle. Now, I know what you're thinking. This is Hardhead's gun, you ninny. Well, yes, you'd be right. You see, Quake's gun got lost a very long time ago. However, Quake's gun is exactly the same as Hardhead's in every way except colour, his being a grey. So, basically the same. So, with his trusty gun in his hand, this trigger-happy Decepticon can conquer all sorts of poses such as pointing and shooting, 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 pointing and shooting. Okay. I think we get the message. You love guns. Let's see what you can do without a gun, okay? Let's take away the gun and... Hey! Stop it. There's no need for that. Okay, so what else can he do? Well, he can stare at the Titan masses that have just appeared on his arm and his leg. He can hold his face and groan. He can do a superhero pose. He can get into boxing with Hound. And he's very good at being punched. Now, time for size comparisons. Now, seeing that he's a Titan's Return toy, let's compare him to some of the Titans for the line. Here he is next to Metro Bear, Triptodog, and Fortress Monkeymus. And next to some actual Decepticons, here he is with Siege Megatron, Starscream, and Skytread. And he's too short. He should be at least the height of Megatron himself. And finally, here he is next to Hardhead himself. And as you can see, there's very little different. Literally the only change I've been able to find, other than the colour, is in the head sculpt. But hey, this is cool. I mean, you can have good side, evil twins. Think of what you could do with them. Haha! I finally found you, faker. Faker? I think you're the fake tank around here. You're comparing yourself to me? You're not even good enough to be my fake. I'll make you eat those words! So there's my review for Titan's Return Quake. He's an awesome figure. He looks really good, he's very poseable, and it looks great in both his modes. The one thing, only thing, I don't like about him is that he's not the most balanced. But hey, you could do a lot worse. So, should you get him? Well, that depends. I do recommend you get at least a version of the mold. However, seeing that Quake is very obscure, I could see most people just going for Hardhead. However, if you like Decepticons, if you like the way he looks, or if you're keeping up with the new IDW 2019 reboot, I'd say go for him. This has been Sunstone Pax, and check me out. I just did a whole review without making a joke about his openable crotch piece. So, who gets reviewed next? Choice is up to you. Here you see all the figures who I'm letting you choose from. All you have to do is let me know down in the comments. Thanks for watching.